The first question is, as the president of SAR, what would be the common interest among the members that you share altogether? For example, the white paper in Boston that was brought up in 2012 at SAR.
Yeah, I think acupuncture research has some really interesting specific questions around it that maybe do or do not apply to other research fields. So, for example, in acupuncture research, the issue of controls is very important, as opposed to pharmaceutical research, where it's fairly simple to come up with a sugar pill as a placebo control. In acupuncture research, it's more difficult because acupuncture is a procedure with a device, and exactly how you control for that has to do with what aspect of acupuncture you think is performing the verum or the real part of acupuncture. And so depending on what your decision is and what your hypothesis is, you might choose a different control. So I think one thing that the members of SAR and acupuncture researchers in general are really interested in is coming up with the correct control. How do we have a placebo control for acupuncture? So that's an ongoing topic that's of interest to researchers.
Okay, and the second question is, what do you think, as one of the leading researchers of acupuncture, is the advantage of using neuroimaging study in acupuncture research?
Well, neuroimaging is interesting because it taps into mechanism by looking at brain physiology. And so it's previously the research has been divided into basic research, which is very invasive and usually in animal models, and clinical research, which is in human beings and is large randomized clinical trials. And neuroimaging is a way to bridge that gap, which is called translational research. So we can have neuroimaging evaluation embedded in clinical trials. So these are non-invasive, neuroimaging can be very non-invasive, and you can study humans that are awake and that are behaving, and it's very non-invasive, so you can get at potential mechanisms by which certain therapies, such as acupuncture, might be helping pain, providing analgesia. So I think neuroimaging has a bright future in this regard.
Thank you very much.